So I'm just sitting here wishing I could enjoy this sun up close and personal, but anyway, don't mind all these scratches, look like scratches, dirt marks, all types of stuff on the window. Probably from raising the window up and down. But just got done just taking another glance at that Tamla Horsford. Is it Tamla? Yeah, I believe it's Tamla. And yeah, it definitely looks suspicious, and people are having their own opinions and stuff. But also, on the other hand, an adult sleepover sounds kind of cool. But anyway, I'm just looking out the window, letting the sun hit me as good as it can, and just got reminded of it's like these little, I call them little because I don't really care. I'm not even really, I'm trying to like write it off and just not really pay too much attention to it. But definitely keep seeing the name of the boys' dad. One was capital letters. I was looking at the Tevin Campbell challenge or whatever, and capital letters his name. Then I just seen when I was looking at that case, somebody somebody with the same name, and they were speaking about how basically never forget that a black woman went to an all-white sleepover and was killed. And then it was another one where I seen it somewhere. I don't know. I can't even remember because that's as quick as it come. I'm be trying to forget it. But I just wanted to get on here and say that I I keep seeing it, along with keep seeing the to me insignificant numbers that I feel like be trying to be significant in my life. Seen it on a movie I watched the other day, Killers Among Us, and um and then my son, oh yeah, my son seen it too, and it was I just came across a message where I was where I had wrote down a dream and then some other stuff, and I had wrote back in like April or May of this year that my son kept on seeing the numbers, and so I don't know. Of course, it's alignment and stuff like that, but I still don't. Like I said, I'm trying to make it so insignificant. I mean, and I really think and believe that it is anyway. Not just that I'm trying to make it that way. I'm trying to let my level of my thought process reach the level of insignificance that I believe it really is. Seriously. So basically just still healing through stuff that has to do with that number, and things of that nature. But also, yeah, just seeing his name. Oh yeah, I seen it on, he had sent me a MoneyGram a couple years ago. I'm sure I can look back and see what the exact date was. And I keep my receipts, so that's the only reason I'm gonna I'm gonna have that with his name on there. But I'm gonna keep my receipts until I feel like I don't need to keep them no more. But yeah, seeing his name on that, so that was his form of contributing or child support or whatever. At that time, he was sending me the MoneyGrams and having me go to Walmart, which I think I was complaining then, but at this point, I'm like, baby, as fat as I done got, it didn't hurt me to get my butt up and get on the bus and then have to walk a little bit to go, because I was skinnier then. Now I was still getting big, but I was skinnier then. And I just thought it was so inconvenient because, you know, for one, he could, at the time we had, I think Cash App was just coming out, or we had just found out about it. Cash App me, or you could send it to my bank, or you know what I'm saying? But he just kept choosing to do it like that. And I kept voicing it to him, and it's like, yeah, it didn't matter what I said to him. He did what he wanted to do. So anyway, not to go deep on that, but that's where I saw his name, and like I said, I'm definitely trying to make his name very insignificant. Like, it's of little importance right now. Have some significance because my boys are with him, but I'm really at the point of like, like, you're nothing to me. Like, And as bad as I wish that he was and would have been something and somebody, very switch windows for a sec. Even though I like that little spot or whatever better, but yeah. And this one right here ain't gonna be able to stick too much. No darn way. But even though, for a long time, for a long periodically time, like 9 years plus, I was just wishing and hoping that he was he would be that, live up to being that important person in me and my kids' lives. And he just didn't. He just, he let me down in major ways. And then it was little times where they, how they call it, love bomb, where I could feel that it was some kind of sense of love, or maybe he wanted to, or had a little slight determination, but he just never lived up to that. So, and honey, I really don't even want to be. I really don't even want to be talking about this man's name or person or being at all, especially going into my new year. Like I definitely ain't been with him, communicated with him all year. That might have been him who, of course, who sent the message, the death wish or whatever to me, and it's like, is that your feeble attempts to still try to make some kind of communication with me, or to try to make me feel bad about myself, or whatever the case may be. And so I haven't talked to him none this year, and then pretty much none last year, because he wouldn't communicate with me. He communicated with my daughter's dad about me, and you know what I'm saying? So that lets you know you was paying some kind of attention to me in some type of way, but it was the wrong type of attention. So and I wanted that. I wanted attention from him, not just attention, but I wanted the healthy, non-toxic attention from him, and he never gave that. Or if he did, he rarely. It wasn't consistent. It was always inconsistent. It was more inconsistent, or it was more interference done with that than anything else. So yeah. So at this point, yep, I'm definitely tired of seeing his name. Anybody who got their name, even a guy tried to talk to me last year, and he had the same name, and turned out he was going by a name James, but when I asked, well, he confided in me. It was like God just made a way for him to make sure he tell me his real name, because he was telling another person. We were both telling another person a fake name. And then we both opened up to each other. I was like, I told him that was my name, but that's not my name. And he was like, yeah, I told him my name. I said, well, what's your name or whatever? And he was like, he told me the name. I was like, oh my God. Same name. And I was like, cut it. And I still kind of wanted to talk to the dude or whatever, because I wanted to give somebody else a chance regardless, because that's just how I am. But I literally had to just run. And then it showed forth. It manifested quickly for why I didn't need to, I needed to run. Didn't need to talk to him at all. So yeah. So anyway, I spent a nice chunk of my life trying to dedicate my feelings and my time and stuff to males. And at this point, I still want a male in my life. It still didn't. It was damaging, and it was definitely toxic, but it still didn't turn me from desiring to have that person and believing that I could have that. I barely believe it, but strongly feeling like I can have that person that's supportive of me, that's a male. Um, Long term, not short term, consistently, not inconsistently, and stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely left that dude where he was at. He was started getting mad and all that. Well, what that got to do with me? And that, dude, I'm good. And he was already talking about some other stuff, talking about he had to take me to a hotel room for what? You're not even trying to take me out somewhere? Are you? No. No, thank you. I'm good. And he was down here from another county or town or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so Used to be I'm officially missing you, and now it's I'm officially over you, and I'm tired of seeing your name and all of that, whatever. Tired of seeing your name. I ask my sons how they feel about their dad and what they think about him, and I let them know that he contributes this, and that's the thing with me. You are giving money somewhere, but shit, my so-called dad paid child support too, and he ain't like it. He still be bothered to this day, and that still didn't make him want to. He said and claimed that car gets on my nerves. He said and claimed that it makes a guy want to be with. Some of them they do want to be with their kids, and some of them they just don't. And like for their dad, he ain't making no effort. Like even when I was in there, the fact that he did not get his kids or even get somebody else to get them to him, I don't know. I don't know if he thought he was doing me a favor. I don't know what it was, but anyway, it's just gotta see his name. I would be good not to see his name no more at all this year, none in my new year, except that my kids was gonna get their inheritance. And I'm gonna just be honest, whether he living or dead, but kind of prefer that it be the latter because that's just how I feel. Like he just don't seem useful anymore, or beneficial, or whatever. And even though have been quote unquote contributing, because it sometimes it be inconsistent. It tries to throw me off, and sometimes it almost seems like it's more of a hassle than a help. But it's been helpful. I'm not gonna sit here and deny. I'm thankful, but I'm thankful to God. I can't give nobody else the credit or the glory or nothing like that. I have to just say thank you, God, for giving that man some kind of strength in his body or whatever way he's getting some money to be able to contribute to, his two children that live here. Um, but yeah, I'm over here looking at this house and see if my thing wasn't in the way I could see it a little better, but I'm scoping. Um, that's pretty much it. I don't get deeply irritated. I just really try to write it off and blow it off so quickly. I hope that just as quick as it's shown that, the memories and thoughts of that will be over. But yeah, I'm over him and I considered him definitely the love of my life. I was so in love with him. I was, everything about him. I even still see certain features that remind me of him in other men, and then specifically in another man that I had my eyes on. But it was the beard and the little goats. Is it a goatee? I don't know. It's the beard and the mustache combination, and how it, how he had it. He just kept it a little short. I really like that. I guess I would be okay with a guy with a long beard too, but I don't know. It's something about them that kind of seem a little more trifling to me. But the little shortcut beard, just a little bit, your little goatee and stuff, just mannish, a little mannish. I like it. Um, so yeah. So I just really don't know. I guess every time the name come up, God is in your hand. That's all I need. That's the first thing I need to say every single time. God is in your hand. It's the clouds today. But yeah, God is in your hands. You know what you're doing. But yeah, you know what you're doing. This number to keep on trying to present yourself. It's like I asked for resolve last year. The way that I feel I got resolved, it was it wasn't pretty. It definitely didn't feel good, but it's nevertheless resolve is resolve. And so, I started to ask for resolve in another area, not issue, almost an issue, but area. But I'm just, I don't feel like it. I need to say that. I don't know what I need to speak regarding that area. But yeah, resolve is resolve is resolve. That's what I'm in. That's what I'm on. I'm good with it. I kind of wish I was in the passenger side of my man's car, vehicle, whatever. Man, like he is going somewhere, honey, even to a park. A park, just to even have lunch or dinner, not brunch, but it's too late for that. But dinner in the park or something like that. And again, I'm just back on that. Like when I say park, it reminds me of when he had the apartment and he had a swimming pool there. All I wanted to do was go swimming. Our son broke his leg that same year too. I went over there, asked him, I was like, "Can you go to the hospital with him? Go sit." Yeah, can you go to the hospital with him and go sit or whatever? And he was like, he claimed he had mono. And I'm like, I wasn't with you last night. I mean, I don't got it anyway, but yeah. Um, but you can't go sit at the hospital with our son. Then he tried to blame it on me. I was at a job interview that somebody had went behind my back trying to get me a job for. Um, trying to recommend me. I'm like, what? Wait, what? Yeah, y'all had to have been speaking about me. Anyway, I'm not going deep on that. But I was trying to go to a job interview. I didn't really tell him. I was just like, can you go sit with him? And he was like, no, I got to do this. He gave me a few dollars. I would have definitely made more had I got that job. But then my son needed somebody to sit with him and be with him for 6 weeks while he healed. Like, he literally had and needed that. He was in so much pain. His left leg. I felt bad for him. Thank God it's healed and he can run again. He's fine. But my life. Mm-mm-mm-mm. My life. I'm thankful. Thankful that yesterday came and went. My kids wasn't pressed about no toys or nothing like that. They was content with what they was doing, what we got going on. But I'm not necessarily fully content. Not that they need a whole bunch of stuff, but there's things that I would like to see them have or mainly being able to do more so than have. Be more active. My sons need to be more active in my opinion. And yeah, they just need to be more active. And then again, I just want to be involved. Not with just anything, definitely. But I want to, like a lot of people, you want to feel accepted. Want to truly, not even feel, you want to truly be accepted and more than tolerated. I actually want to be where people want to celebrate me. And it don't mean, fireworks and cakes and stuff all the time, but it just means, truly, genuinely want to love me, want to get to know me. Not just my story, but me. Because I got a story, honey. And it's no lies. But just me, who I am. And, truly determine, hey, I really do like this person. This person is cool. This person is not all that. What? If I tell you my story, some people claim or proclaim her to be. And that's what I thought for my boys is that I thought that he was going to see. I feel like he did see different in me. And he's saying, oh, no, she's not what they saying she is. But he still swayed to what they said. It was the more popular, quote unquote popular, but it's unpopular, but popular opinion. So he's just like, to me it seems weak. Like, yeah, well, oh well, that's what we gonna go with. This is what we're gonna go with since all of them saying it about her, and even just that comment about you got more charges on your record than me, and and I do, but you didn't find out how it came, and I guess like many, many that are sitting in prison or jail or whatever, unfairly and unjustly. That's how I feel. I just caught mine before I went to a jail. Even though I went to a jail cell, but it caught mine before I went to a jail or a prison, I'm saying, long term or anything like that. And furthermore, just not out here committing the crimes that's being pinned on me anyway. It's just been pinned. So it's like, oh, you already got this, so we might as well run with it. Absolutely not. The devil is a lie. That vehicle just speeding. Probably an unmarked police car. I don't know. But yeah. That's what I'm on today. Get up. Haven't really ate me nothing today. I ate some chips that I probably didn't need, but I ate them. I'm chewing some gum. I got me some wine in there. Some cupcake. Moscato. It was good. It's sweet. It's a sweet wine. I'm gonna have that with whatever I'm gonna eat today. I'm got half the mind to order something out for real, cause I'm just definitely not in the mood to cook nothing. I didn't take anything out. I had steak and potatoes and stuff yesterday. I got a salad in there, but I don't really. I might mess with it a little bit, but I don't really want that. And I ain't been in my gazebo in a while. I want to go in there, but my water ain't in there right now, so I'm definitely not. I'm not going just to sit out there right now in that mood. And that's that. I just don't want to see that dude's name.